Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rupali from The Talk Tales, and today I'm going to share that how do I practice English at home alone without getting environment of English and people to talk with. Before I start my video, I would like to tell you one thing that I am a learner. I am learning English on YouTube, so maybe possible I'll make some mistake because making mistake is also a part of learning. Right, so let's begin. I will definitely tell you what is my routine at home, how do I practice, how do I learn, and how much time do I dedicate in my English practice. But this YouTube channel is also the part of my English learning because speaking English is difficult, but facing the camera or speaking in front of the camera is very difficult for me. I have realized this after just making this video or started this video. So let's begin. So the very first thing that I would like to tell is 90% of my English I practice just by listening. I listen a lot and I learn from listening because I barely get time to just sit steady, take books, write notes, make notes or something else. I have some other works to do and some other stuffs to do. Because of that, I just do one thing. I put earbuds or pods in my ears, play any of the podcast, music, English audios, videos, conversations, any of the contents, and start listening. So this was the first thing I started. I think it's been a year, and then gradually I started shadowing. So whatever content I'm listening to, I speak simultaneously, the line to line, and just after the video speaks. And trust me, this really works because I know that how do I used to speak in my other days and now how do I'm speaking right now. There is a big difference in both the time. And I can say this, I know that not so much eloquent I am, not so much fluent I am, but still I can see the improvement that I have. Now let's understand how it works. So when you immerse yourself completely in English, your mind automatically starts resonating English itself. It means when you're listening so much content, you're listening so much audios and videos in English, there are multiple words, phrases and idioms that you are listening every day. And gradually the day comes when you don't need to remember or mesmerize those words. You don't need to mug up those words or phrases. It generates automatically in your mind just because you have learned or you have heard those words so many times, multiple times. When you're consistent with this process, you're listening content every day, daily, in a routine, one day you will feel that it takes less time to think in English or converting Hindi sentences into English, because the phrases or words or meanings that your mind is converting before from Hindi to English, now your mind remember those words. So this is not difficult to make a sentence or to frame a sentence now. Though it may feel irritating initially, but trust me, when it comes in your routine, it becomes easier. I also do one more thing, that whenever I get any new word, phrase or idiom, I just jot it down in my notebook so that I can revisit them next time. So even if you are a beginner who is thinking where to start, how to start, you can just start simply by listening. Start listening, then start shadowing. And if I talk about how much time do I dedicate to listening, so it is all about the time I get. It's maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, whenever you are free or doing some other works and you feel that you can listen and you can focus on listenings and shadow at the same time. I don't think that we have to decide a fixed timing that from this time to that time only we can practice this, because listening can be practiced anytime, whenever you are comfortable, you're free, you can shadow. Apart from this, I also read books and I have finished some of the books. I'll make video on that also. And currently I'm reading a book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. So for sure I'll share my views and opinion about this book, but let me finish it first. The only thing is required to practice English is consistency. So, for instance, if you're practicing English today, then tomorrow, then next day, but maybe after 1 week you feel boring, nervous, or uninterested, and you just give it up. This should not be done. If you're doing like this, definitely you cannot learn any of the languages or any of the skills ever, because consistency is really important in any work or in any skills. Similar with English, if you are learning it, do it every day consistently. Give 1 hour, 2 hour, as much as you can put. But trust me, doing something is always much better than doing nothing. Because if you are doing nothing a day, means you have spent the whole day without learning something new. But if you have even learned a single word, so just think about it. In 30 days, you can learn 30 new words in your vocabulary, and then you can use them in your conversations and communications. And listening is something that in which you don't have to put so much extra time to learn. It is something that you can do with doing some other works too. So this is something very easy, I would say. Even while working in the kitchen, some other chores work, I can do this simultaneously. So keep learning, keep watching, and thank you so much for watching till the end. Bye bye, take care, and see you in the next video.